Hey everyone, just a quick update. I've managed to create a solution for pulling the MicroStrategy and Tesla stock prices during pre-market and aftermarket. So this is useful if you've got a spreadsheet tracker and you want to, pull in the prices outside of normal market hours. Haven't been able to manage to get it to do 24 hours a day. That data is really hard to get, but at least you got 16 hours a day, which is pretty useful, especially if you're able to trade in in some brokerages that let you do 16 hours a day trading. So I have created, yeah. So basically, the pricing data is available on my website. So you just go to pairtradealert.com/stock /MSTR/price. And if you do that, it will just very simply display the price. It will update every minute. So if you refresh the page every minute, it will show you the price. And then, so if you want to import that into your spreadsheet, you can use a formula. So if you just paste in this formula, it will load in allow access. Yeah, sure, why not? So that will then load in the price, and it will also have a fallback. So if my website's down, then it will use Google Finance as a backup option. So that's fine. But the one downside with using the import data function in Google Sheets is that it's really not that fast. I think it's basically once or twice, and maybe twice an hour it will update. So what you'll find is when the market's moving a lot, you'll see this price is out of date. It's not when you first like load the formula into your spreadsheet, it's pretty quick, but then you might find that sort of 20 minutes, half an hour goes by and it hasn't changed. Unfortunately, that's not something that I can control. It's just a limitation with Google Sheets. But what you can do is a workaround, and this is why I'm making this video, is you can use something called Google Apps Script. So if you go to the extension menu and load up Apps Script, it will take you to this window. It might ask you to log in, and it might ask you to authenticate, and you have to do like there's a few buttons you have to press. But yeah, once you've done that, you'll come to this screen, and then you can go to the code editor here, and if you paste in this code here, which Grok has very kindly created for me, you can see here it's loading in the website address. So you can change that to Tesla. If you put TSLR in there, it'll change that. It'll load in the Tesla price. And then here it's got A1. So this is the cell that it's going to load the price into. So you can change this to whatever you want. Um, you can also just, I mean, if you want, I would just copy this code and put it into Grok and say to Grok, hey, I want you to do like other things like load in the Tesla and MicroStrategy prices, or put it on a certain worksheet or whatever. You can do loads of stuff with AppScript. So if you then save this, press the save button, and then here you choose the function that you want to run, which is this one, and then you press run, and then it will show you that it started and then it's ended. If you go back to the spreadsheet, you can see that the price is loaded in. So, and that will be much, much faster. As soon as you run the script, it will immediately get the price and immediately update the spreadsheet. But what you'll need to do then as well is because obviously you don't want it just to run once, is that you can go into triggers, and here you can set a sort of a cron job, or it's automation basically, so you can have it run automatically. So you choose the function. So in this case, we want the MicroStrategy price. Leave that as head. Here you choose time driven, and then we want minutes timer, and then we want this to run every minute. And if we save that, oh yeah, you can send this off. So failure notification, that sends you an email every time something goes wrong. I usually just do every week because it's not really something you need to worry about. I press save. It'll come up with an alert, a warning saying, do you want to allow your Gmail, Google account to do this? And you have to go through the process of approving it. And once you've done that, this will run every minute. And you'll see here if it's successful or if it fails, it'll show you an error rate. So if I delete this now, and then if we come back in a minute, we'll see this is it's the script is running in the background. It will update this cell without us having to do anything. In the meantime, I can just show you if you go here and change this to Tesla, it changes the price to Tesla. And there are a few other ones as well. If you go to NVDA, it gives you the NVIDIA price. And there's a couple more as well. I will share details in Discord about exactly what you can do, which other stocks are available, and also if you've got any suggestions for other stocks that you want me to pull in for a pre-market and aftermarket, then I am all ears. Anyway, if we go back here, you can see that the spreadsheet is magically populated the price with the live price. And if you go, see it's 40231. If we go back to MicroStrategy, you can see that that is the actual, oh, it's 400.92. But yeah, the price is obviously moving quite a lot at the moment. But if we wait a minute, again, that will then, it should, every minute, it should refresh. So this should be fairly quick. Um, I won't hang around so you can watch paint dry, but yeah, you can play with this yourself and you can find out for yourself how fast it is. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you've got any questions or if you spot any issues. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's dropped to 400.92. So all good there. Thanks everyone. Bye.